We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to Oxford, Mississippi, and Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home field of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Rebels will kick this away to get us going here. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Oregon State Beavers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs. Two guys who are the focal point of the offense. And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other. Both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams. Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught for the completion. And the defense storms not much of a gain on that completion. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Beavers pick up enough yardage for a first down. Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. That is broken up and incomplete. Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him and makes a heck of a play. The receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down. Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. The Beavers will line up on 1st and 10. Throws to the tight end. Caught near the goal line. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. The defense backed up against their own end zone. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Rebels offense comes out for their first possession today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. Well, let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much. Found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do. Not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Quick throw to his receiver. The catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. The Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He'll throw it now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Off the play fake on first down. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. The pass is intercepted.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And that catch is hauled in. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
He's got his man wide open. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Beavers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
14, Ole Miss, 0.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Tight end goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. The senior with an outstanding grab there. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here comes a handoff. Powers through. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Well, Kirk, Oregon State has the lead here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Off an arc To yellow, the quarterback looks to his right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Rebels come to the line in a hurry-up.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Change of direction. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. And the Rebels begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Caught by the receiver. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
But the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets them up 1st down at the 14.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially
putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, that's just split-second decision-making that's necessary for the quarterback when running the option. He does a nice job of seeing the defender, brings him in, and then pitches it out to the back. The back takes it into the end zone for the touchdown.
21, Ole Miss, 0.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle. So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Rebels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down. And the Rebels will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. He'll field the punt. And the returner is brought down. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Looking to scramble. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback still with the football. Has a path to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Beavers.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle.
28, Ole Miss, 0.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Hands off to the left. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
He'll pitch it. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking right. This one caught. What a move. Breaking ankles and still going. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, the defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain. That was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And that one's straight down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And that will pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38. And the Beavers will crank up the tempo. It's a quarterback keeper. He's got the first and still going. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
On 1st down, it's play action. On the move now. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Looks left and finds his target there. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Oh, and he knocks it right through. and they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Oxford. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Beavers will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Incompletion in first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This time, a completion. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. A handoff to the back. Breaks into the clear. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The offense now operating in empty. Makes a quick catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. And the Beavers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. 2nd down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's the target, and it's complete. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense extending the lead and, in my opinion, putting this game away.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
38, Ole Miss 3.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First down, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the run here, lets it go. Wide open downfield. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. That ball snagged for a completion. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The offense looking for points here to begin the 4th quarter. Here's a field goal attempt. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. Handoff to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? It's caught. Quick juke to get free. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly,
he'll take a deep shot here. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
The Beavers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't miss the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Beavers.
Well, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Oregon State, 45. Ole Miss, 3.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Bringing pressure. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the Rebels will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Snags the quick throw. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. And that should secure the victory, and they dodge the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses.
Hand off to the single back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made on the right side. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.